Good afternoon, traders. It's Monday, 11th of October 2021. So, Japanese yen has been dominating the market today, but dominating because of the actual weakness. If you have a look at my charts, you've got the weekly, got the daily, 4-hour, hourly. Japanese yen is the weakest on all of those different time frames at the moment. We'll have a look at Japanese yen in a second. Actually, notice we've got some Aussie strength coming in there on H1 and H4. Daily, it's up there as well. Weekly, not quite, but we're getting there. So we're on the dollar index chart. Let me just tell you what I'm seeing. I can definitely see a double bottom pattern here. Roundabouts that 89.74 level, maybe a bit no, 89.50. You can see price has just failed to move any lower there, so there's definitely buyers there. Now we're coming into an area, as you can see here, where we've seen resistance and support, so I can see this area being tested again, but this is a weekly time frame. We've seen that push up there. Sellers started to bring it down last week. A doji candle and an inside candle. Imagine throwing a ball up in the air, and there is at some point it actually is still for a split second, and then as it comes down, so it loses that momentum to the upside and then starts to come down. That's potentially what is happening here. We've had that big push up, so the impulse up. I mean, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles there. I know that one wasn't particularly bullish. It was a doji candle, but this is all basically one weekly impulse to the upside. We've seen this candle here, which could be the momentum just shifting as we see those buyers run out and potentially some sellers coming in. And notice how prices up here at the moment. 8 moving average on a weekly is down here, and it's actually a nice level if I was to draw from this tip of the wick across into this high here, sorry, where this candle closed and opened again here. There's a nice little area roughly where that 8 moving average is as well. So I would like to see price come back down into this zone and then potentially look for longs on the dollar up into this level. Now that may not happen. We may see this level tested first, but that candle to me would indicate exhaustion. There is a lack of buyers as of last week, and potentially we should look for shorts on the dollar, certainly on a lower time frame. So I'll be looking to see if we do get any change of cycle on the smaller time frames. Haven't really seen anything at the moment. I mean, I am seeing a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, but this is actually looking more like a flag to me, which is a bullish flag, I should say, which is actually a buy signal if we start to break to the upside. But we'll see. It's only Monday, remember. I want to see a bit more convincing price action to the downside though, before I start selling that US dollar. But Japanese yen, let's just have a look at weekly time frame. I mean, look at that. It's just zooming away from the averages. We were brushing 113 earlier. Now we're convincingly trading above that zone. Now just look at the chart, and it's very rare that this pulls away from the averages so much without it at least coming back into that 8 moving average. So it always comes back at some point. Here was February 21. It did have a really big push, and then it came back down because nothing moves with regards to forex. We don't just move in straight lines. When we are trending, there are impulses, there are corrections. So here was an impulse. Here's our correction. Then we started to impulse again. This is definitely an impulse. Really, I want to be buying this now from somewhere around, ideally, around at least by this 8 moving average on the weekly somewhere around there, or maybe even testing this high here around about 11.66. I need to see it pull back. It's just gone a bit too far for me, and if it does do that, then we're looking to buy and then looking to get in long and targeting towards 114 up here. You can see that's where that resistance is. But 114, if we can get a pullback, which I'm hoping we will, I'm hoping it isn't just like this where it kind of just goes straight, hits that, in our case, the 114 level, which I'm looking for, and then starts to reject. I would like to see it pull back and then start to see buying come in again back up to 114, because that's going to give us an opportunity to make some nice pips. Aussie Yen, I mean, look at Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen is just gone crazy today. We're seeing Aussie strength, Japanese Yen weakness. I'll show you the monthly on this actually, guys. And we're basically, what it looks like to me is we are in a monthly, or the start with this month anyway, of a monthly impulse to the upside. Okay, we've had our impulse correction, now impulse. So I can see this going all the way up into perhaps 90. Okay, now that might be it might take a couple of months to get there, who knows. But I said it first, guys. There you go. I'm gonna put my put myself on the line there, if you like, and say we'll reach 90. I'll say before the end of the year. Okay, that would be my estimate. Just looking at because this is the start of an impulse, so this is pretty much going to rally. So looking at trying to find ways of getting long on this market, and that is a case of being a little bit patient, because at the moment it's just gone. Look at the 4 hour, not giving you any pullbacks to get in there, but we will get a pullback. Okay, we will get something. It may not be deep, but look where price is, look where the 8 moving average is there, look where the 20 is here. So you just got to be a little bit patient. Hourly, it's literally just been, if you wanted to trade this, it's literally been 15-minute time frames, 5-minute time frames. It's just gone. So I don't really like trading less than 1 hour time frames, if I'm honest with you. So unfortunately this has gone without me today, but we'll wait and see if we get that correction, which we should do. Like I say, nothing just goes on forever without correcting. 82 could be a good level to watch for this to pull back into, somewhere around there, or that swing high there. That'd be absolutely lovely, wouldn't it? So we can look out for that. So they are looking very, very well. They are in an impulsive mood, mood, whichever you want to call it. But yen weakness is absolutely dominant at the moment. But how long is it going to go on for before we start to see a correction? Talking about Aussie strength, which we were earlier, and with Aussie Yen strength, Aussie Kiwi daily still looking strong. Keep looking for pullbacks on this, guys. Okay, we've seen the descending momentum there, downtrend. Now we're seeing an uptrend. Daily moving averages have crossed. Look for any opportunity to get in long here with a pullback. Okay, so whatever time frames you choose to trade, whether it's the hourly, whether it's the 4 hourly, but daily. Let's just get that daily on. You can see that price at least likes to interact with that 8 moving average on the daily. So that's somewhere down here where we stand at the moment. But we've got a nice little, if I just show you, we've obviously broken Thursday's high here. We had an inside candle, bearish candle, and then we've gone again. So basically that was just a pause in the market kind of taking a little bit of a breather. So I would say that this could be an interesting level to look for a rejection. 105.65, somewhere around there. The tip of this wick, you can see resistance, broke. Look for a retest, and I'd look on a smaller time frame if we can get something like a morning star pattern or change of cycle there from those sellers into buyers, and that could be a good opportunity. Euro Aussie, another great one. This is a head and shoulder pattern basically on the daily. You can see the highs here getting higher, then we start getting lower. So we could say that that was left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We have the neckline here, which I really did want to see tested, but I don't know whether we're going to see it tested, because literally we've just gone. So the next level really to look for this is very similar to Aussie Kiwi, where we broke the high and then looking for the retest. This is basically looking for the retest of the lows. So, you know, we've got the support and we've broken, looking for, you know, 157.82, somewhere around there, because that was where the market was finding support. So if the market can go back into that level, look for a rejection, evening star pattern, change of cycle. You know, you can go to the 1 hourly time frame if you want to. Look for any, you know, depends on what your strategy is as a trader, whether you always look for, you know, at least a interaction rejection of the 20 moving average. There's lots of different things you can look for, or you may just want to go for plain old price action. Okay, just looking for rejection. So you could even maybe have a little look a little bit higher at 157.88, maybe somewhere up there, but you're looking for price to come into this area and then start to reject again. So Euro Aussie looking nice, and that I hope will set up this week. Aussie Yen, well, yen pairs need a correction. We just got to wait and see if that happens or when that happens. Euro CAD, I'm not actually talked about this. It's on my radar, but purely because we've had, we're in a weekly impulse to the downside, as you can see. So a nice correction pattern there and impulsive move here. I'd like to see some form of pullback on this if I was going to get shorts. Now we do have a little bit of support here, so may not be an idea I might I'll look to trade. I'll have to have a little think about that one, but there's support there and we are at support. I think actually the trade could be now the correction, if you like, or the pullback into the moving averages, because if I show you what we've had on the daily has literally been let me just get rid of, I can see there's some drawings in black. Look at these daily candles. It's a very, very bearish market, okay? And it's literally gone on. It started all the way up here, which was 20th September 21, literally being just like a one-way move. So we would like to see a correction at least to test this low here. Obviously, we had kind of a flag pattern there. Don't know whether it would come up to actually test the flag, but certainly I'd be looking for price to come and test this low here. So, you know, when a move is overextended, the probability of it carrying on becomes less, obviously, because the market doesn't move in straight lines, as I've already mentioned. You have your impulses and corrections. This is, I mean, it's far too long in the impulse for me to get involved with selling. I'd much rather look for the correction to take place. So we could do that and head towards this, like I say, this swing low. We've got this support here. It could come and retest, so 146, 147 maybe. We'll have to wait and see, but literally nothing yet. Looking at the 1 hourly, you know, moving average is still very, very bearish. We can see the momentum is bearish still on that 1 hourly. We've had no change of cycle. We're not getting any higher highs, high lows. So you really need to wait at least for that if you are interested in trading that move to the upside, that counter trend move. So out of everything, I would say that Aussie Kiwi could set up soon, and Euro Aussie could set up soon. So two nice Aussie trades potentially there. We've got the levels. Set alerts, or make a note of the levels. So looking around about 105.66 for Aussie Kiwi, potentially anywhere around 157.80. Anywhere from there I would suggest for Euro Aussie. So you're looking for shorts on Euro Aussie, looking for longs on Aussie Kiwi, but either way we are looking to buy the Aussie dollar. Okay, so Aussie Yen as well, looking to buy that, but not yet, not for me. I need to see a decent correction. So Aussie strength, guys. Okay, it looks like there's a few things setting up. So watch this space, and let's be patient, and then we'll look for those trade setups. So I will catch you later on in the next update, and speak to you later. Bye.